What's up, you guys? I am Mitchell with MITHGO Outdoor Services. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Welcome to my shop. If you're new, I really appreciate you joining me along on this journey, the MITHGO Outdoor Services journey. And if you're new and you're scrolling back through videos, you may see some stuff with Mitchell's Lawn Care. That was my lawn care company that I ran for 13 years. At the end of 2022, going into 2023, rebranded, changed the company, and going a different route. I'm going to have a video coming out on that sometime in the near future. But this video is about new equipment that has landed here in the fleet. And no, it's not about the orange mowers there behind me. I do got some content coming with those things, but it is about this blue beauty that landed here in the fleet just this week. So I'm going to flip the camera around, let you guys see what this is, see what it's all about, and let you know why I wanted it. Alrighty, so like I said, this is the ECO250. This is a top dresser. So you guys have no idea what this is. This blue hopper right here, it has a 500-pound capacity. So what you do is you dump screened topsoil or compost or sand in here, or a mixture of the two, the three, whatever. Anyways, you dump your top dressing material into this 500-pound hopper, alrighty, and then it shoots it out the front, spreads it over your lawn, and adds essential like micronutrients, microorganisms to your lawn to assist with lawn health, seed germination, lawn leveling, etc. So this makes the job and the service of top dressing a million times easier than trying to just shovel the dirt out, or even use a tractor and dump in little piles and stuff. This right here just makes that service so much easier. So let me show you what it's like as from the operator's point of view. Here you go, guys. So right here, this is where the operator for the ECO250 would stand. So if you have one of these things, this is the view that you're going to have. Obviously, further out, but I'm looking down. So this right here is your control bar as far as your, what I would call your PTO, your power takeoff, okay? What propels the ECO250 forward. Now there is no reverse, but so in essence, when the engine is running, you just push this bar down, okay? That applies pressure to the drive belt, and then the ECO250 propels itself forward. So push it down, and then you just push it. All right, you guys, I want to take a quick second to let you guys know about a feature with Jobber that I love more than anything right now. All right, and that feature is their mobile app, okay? Now, first off, Jobber is a CRM software that I use here at MITHGO Outdoor Services. I've been using them for many years now, and it was a game changer for my company, both when I was solo, with employees, and now back solo. I could not imagine running my company without Jobber. But anyways, so their app is super cool, and it lets you manage your company, operate your company while being mobile. You're not tied to your office. Now, full transparency and honesty, you cannot do everything on the app that you can do on the desktop version. However, the meat and potatoes are on this app. So you can do quotes, you can send invoices, you can follow up with clients on the client hub, okay? You can, meaning if a client requests services, all of that is on your app. You can schedule jobs, cancel jobs, complete jobs, all from right here, okay? Except payments. So your meat and potatoes for managing your company are right here on this app. And now that I'm back solo again, the last couple of years, being able to manage my company, while remote, while on a property, has been huge. With the services that I'm offering now, I can quickly and easily quote the service with the client right then and there, and send them that quote without saying, hey, I'll get back to you later today, tomorrow, whatever. I can walk back to my truck, type in a few things, bada bing, bada boom, and then send them the quote ASAP. And in today's world, we all know sometimes, you know, being the first is all it takes to land that job. So the Jobber mobile app on your phone, on my phone, is the best feature, the feature that I love the most. And you can check out Jobber, check out their mobile app by using the link in the description of this video. You're gonna get a free 2-week, yes, I said free, no strings attached, free 2-week period to try out the software. And then if you sign up, subscribe to Jobber, whatever plan you pick, you're gonna get a discount on that subscription. That is super cool. And I want to thank Jobber for offering that to you via me. So anyways, back to the video. So as you're pushing this thing, granted, as it is propelling itself forward on its own, some guys wonder, well, how do you steer this thing? Well, right here is your drive tires, okay? So all of the weight is sitting on your drive tires. Back here to the back, you can see these little casters that swivel. All right, so as you're going forward with this thing, I'm going to try to show you from over here. You just push it. It goes super easy, okay? Imagine all the weight's out front, the back end is lighter. So as you're going forward, you just push it right or you push it left, and that is how you steer it. All right, so once you have your material in your hopper, how does it get out? Now, you can see right down here, there is a conveyor belt. I don't know the exact width, looks about 10 to 12 inches, but there is a conveyor belt that moves the material forward. So it's not based off of like gravity fed, like your regular drop spreader. This actually has a conveyor belt that pushes the material forward, all right? Before it gets propelled out of the hopper, there is an auger right here. Now, when this thing is in forward motion, the actual ECO250, the auger right here begins to spin. All right, so what this thing does is, you all know that with compost and topsoil, there's moisture, sometimes it's clumpy, and the auger helps to break up those clumps. Now, conveyor belt is pushing the material forward, the auger is helping to break up those clumps, and you will see right there at the front, there's a little black door. Now, that is the gate in which your material goes out of. So there is a lever right up here, okay? So I'm just gonna push that thing forward and you will see what happens. See right there? So now you can control that depending on how, you know, open or closed it is, will determine how much material gets let out. Obviously, your finer molecules like sand, you would want that thing closed more, but like compost and topsoil that has a lot more moisture in it, maybe you want it, you know, halfway or all the way open. Now, so material gets pushed forward, augers help to break it up, it goes through the gate, then it drops down onto these two, what I would just call, you know, your spinners, okay? And these are literally pretty much right off of a drop spreader. So, and they counter rotate from one another. So that way the material gets spread out forwards, left and right, okay? So material comes down, hits these, and then it literally gets shot out the front to the left and to the right. This bar right here is just a bumper to help protect these so they don't get beat up. It's a thinner metal and you don't want to mess these up, and there's probably little spindles under there that are a weaker component. So nice bumper right here, so help to protect these spinners right here. This thing is equipped with a Honda GX160. Wonderful little motor. We all know that these little Honda engines are bulletproof, super easy maintenance on that thing. There's where you put the oil in, and a little drain plug. I don't know exactly where it is, I haven't dived in this thing too much. Here's your little drain plug right here on the front. Chains and pulley systems all in here, okay? Right over here is where the lever is. So if, for instance, you've got your material in here, you don't want, if you're just trying to get from point A to point B, you don't want this conveyor belt pushing material forward. For instance, if I'm trying to get from wherever the pile is, the dump trailer, the dump truck, what have you, to a position or a point on your property, you don't want this conveyor belt, you know, pushing the material forward until you're ready for it to. So all you do is control it here. This is the lever for your belt. So all it does, might be tough for you guys to see, but right down in there, I don't think you guys can see it, but anyways, all this does is either apply pressure to the drive pulleys for the belt, or it releases it. It's released forward. If you want to apply the tension to the belts, activating and turning on the belt, you just pull it back. So pull it back, make sure that your gate is open, and then out goes your top dressing material. Super neat unit. I'm not really going to go into it in too much more detail. There's really not much to. There is some service points on it. You've got some grease points, you know, especially right here on these little axles that spin through for the conveyor belts. I've already greased everything. You got some on your casters. So I believe there is, don't quote me on it, you know, probably 8 little Zerk fittings, maybe 9 or 10. But it does require some maintenance. And, you know, obviously when you're done using this thing, you want to keep it clean. I would just recommend, you know, just spraying it down with water. You don't need any kind of harsh chemicals on this. Spray it down with water. Maybe take your you know, handheld blower, leaf blower, blow all the water off of it, and let this thing dry. In the owner's manual, it tells you how to do all your preventative maintenance. Again, these little Honda engines are super easy to take care of. They don't require much maintenance. And then, you know, in the off season, perform your general winterizer on it. You know, fuel stabilizer, what have you. But anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the Ecolawn Applicator, the ECO250 Top Dresser. Super excited to have this thing here in the fleet. Really want to thank Ecolawn for making this possible, and can't wait to get this thing filled up with. I'm going to be doing a compost and sand mixture on my yard, trying to motivate that Bermuda to grow. So anyways, like I said 50 times, ECO250. I'm excited to see what you guys think about this thing. If you've seen videos being used, if you've ever used one, demoed one, I would love to hear your opinion on the ECO250. If it's something that you may want in your fleet, you know, if it's a service that you would like to offer, let me know in the comment section down below. I love engaging you guys down there in the comment section. As always, I appreciate you guys' support here on the channel. I've got some new videos on the horizon coming out, basically on MITHGO Outdoor Services, why I went down this road from lawn care. I've got some new mowers over here I want to showcase here. Got some videos that I want to share with you about the Kubota tractor. So got a lot of content that I want to put out for you guys. And if you have any ideas about video content or something you want me to cover, let me know in the comments section down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that button, hit that little bell so you know the next time I upload a video. We'll see you next video.